Live from Town Square Towers at the heart of the Jersey Shore. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Get up, get out, do something. Join the conversation. 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Hey, welcome back. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin, 7:06, Tuesday, November 29th, 52 degrees, getting up to 61 today and rainy. WOBM AM 1160, 1310, News Talk Radio, streaming live on the Radio Pup app at WOBMAM.com. 732-505-1160 to join the conversation. We are now joined by Suzanne Stingo. She is really a social media expert. She's a member of the board of the MODC, Monmouth Ocean Development Council, and she is also the head of the marketing committee. Good morning, Suzanne. How are you?
Good morning, Jeremy. I'm great. Thanks for having me on today.
Oh, well,
really
listen,
appreciate it.
No problem. We have a lot of time to fill, so there you go. Talk to me a little bit. Why don't you give me kind of a quick overview of what you do for a living?
Okay. So since 1989, I've been a woman-owned small business. I was in Connecticut at that time, and I did telecom and IT consulting, helping companies reduce their costs. And in 2008, that business kind of faded away, and I was already teaching people how to use web-based tools. So the business really migrated and evolved into helping people create their profiles and create their business profiles on social media. I started helping people with LinkedIn, creating professional profiles, optimizing their profiles. And I'm a speaker, I'm a presenter, I do classes, I do seminars. I have a fabulous seminar coming up on Tuesday that's free. It's a boot camp for LinkedIn that's hosted by SCORE, the SCORE organization. And we'll talk more about that later. But if you need help with your profile or your business page, if you're a business owner and you need to learn how to do your own social media, I can help you with that. I also work with businesses and business owners to help them do their social media. I do posting, I do blogs, I do newsletters. So I kind of help you improve your online presence.
So let me ask you, Suzanne, because I always wonder, I always like to ask folks who are quote unquote experts in any given field, what makes you an expert? I mean, what personally did you do or did you kind of excel at that said one day you were like, you know what, I can parlay this skill set into helping other people to be as successful as I was in this particular field? Where did that happen for you?
Well, in 2008, when my telecom business really was phasing down, I was already helping people for free, giving presentations and working with individuals on how to use web-based tools. And LinkedIn is the most complicated platform out there. And it really is an excellent business networking tool. And it's so complicated, most people don't even know how to use it and don't realize all the wonderful benefits of it. So being a web tool person who taught corporate organizations how to use web-based tools, I really learned how to use it, went to every class, every seminar, every training that there was available at that time. There was no certifications available in social media at that point, and just absorbed everything I could. And I actively do social media every single day of my life at this point. So I'm on every platform. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Google+. I'm on Facebook, on Twitter, on most every platform.
Do you have Snapchat?
I don't.
All right, good. Because I can't. You know what? I have kids, and they're all about the Snapchat. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't get it. I certainly don't think it's has any business relevance at this point.
Well, that's just it. I really concentrate on helping businesses and business professionals.
Right.
So it's Snapchat. That really, you would have a hard time, promoting your business on Snapchat. It's not a tool that's used by other businesses or other business professionals. And really, social media, the two tremendous criteria that you have to remember is, first of all, your profile has to be perfect, and you get to optimize it however you want. And there's two things that you need that can really qualify whether you're doing social media successfully, and that is the reach of your posts and the things that you get out there on social media, and the other is the engagement that you have with people. So those are the two qualifying marks to tell you whether or not you're doing social media successfully.
Right.
And, of course, ultimately, if you get more business and get referrals,
Right,
that comes after.
But I am seeing that more and more hip businesses are using Instagram, right, to kind of show pictures, especially if you have a restaurant or something like that, where you have something that's very visually appealing that you want to kind of draw customers in. That's a great medium to do so, right?
It's fabulous. It's very important to have pictures and video. Video is becoming tremendously important in social media. The platforms themselves do all the analytics. So it's very difficult sometimes to really get the reach that you're trying to get unless you have the right content, and the right content in a lot of cases needs to include a picture or a video, because the platforms themselves will actually expand your reach and send you out to more people when you have content and pictures and videos that they like.
Right. Well, and this is what it's all about, right? Because, there are so many of us are trying to figure out how to understand the advertising game today. It used to be, I always used to tell people that, having been in retail for a long time, it used to be that you put an ad in the papers and people came in and bought your product, right? And we all know it doesn't work like that anymore, right?
No, not at all.
So that's where you come in, right? Is you look at it, you can help a business and help somebody kind of figure out what the best way for them to reach their target audience is, and to do it in the most economical way and the most cost-effective way and the most impactful way, right?
Yes, being a business owner myself, a small business owner, I really understood what it takes and what you need to do to run a small business. So I definitely relate to the small business owner. So when I started helping people do this, I ran call centers. I re-engineered call centers around the country. I worked with inbound marketing call centers and in very, very brilliant sales and marketing people for 30 years of my career when I worked on the telecom side. And this is inbound marketing. So then working with the web-based tools, this is a web-based tool that you have to learn how to get around it and use it for your own benefit, for your business, in order to reach your target audience. I can actually go to a customer and I can optimize their profiles and their business pages, but they really need to understand that they have to have a plan. They need to figure out who's their target audience, who they want to reach, and what platform is best for them. I give seminars on telling people this is what all the different platforms do. You need to find where your target audience is. Which platform are they on? Are they on Facebook? Are they on LinkedIn? Are they on Instagram? Are they on Twitter? And then be on those platforms. No business, if you're doing it yourself, can go on and be on 10 different platforms at the same time. You'd make yourself crazy. You wouldn't have time to do business, to run your real business. So what I do is I recommend that people pick two platforms where most of their target audience are and concentrate on those two.
Right. Very good. Very good. I know that, I know there was a time when people would think they could just post everything on Hootsuite and that would just kind of throw it all out there for you, and that's the way to do it. But that's not enough control and not really. Even that's a time-consuming process. So no real way to monitor every platform like that. I know me personally, I feel pressure that I haven't posted on Instagram or done anything on Twitter for a long time, and I feel like I am failing all of my followers. I really do. I feel like I'm just like I'm a total letdown, and every time I see someone follow me, I'm like, oh, you're going to be so disappointed in what I offer you because there's nothing going on here.
So you need to know where your target audience is, and if they are on Twitter, if you put it on your phone, the applications are so user-friendly now. If you have them on your phone, it makes it easier for you. The reason why, I think, my opinion, the reason why Facebook got so popular is they had the most user-friendly mobile app.
Sure.
It is the messenger tool, the liking people, liking their comments is so easy to use. LinkedIn actually had the most complicated. Again, even the mobile app was the most complicated. They're getting better, but Facebook was the easiest to use.
Right.
So even though everybody says, oh, that was the kids' Facebook, it's no longer the kids' Facebook platform anymore.
No, the kids are done with Facebook. Kids are on Snapchat and on Instagram.
Yes, and on Instagram.
Yeah, they're done with Facebook. When we come back, Suzanne Stingo, social media specialist, I want to really talk about MODC. I want to talk about the marketing committee and what that's all about. I want to talk about your life as a board member there. And I want to also talk about how a group like MODC fits into your overall marketing strategy. Can we do that?
Fabulous. I'd love to.
Suzanne Stingo, Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin, back after this.
Stay tuned for Preferred Company with Joel Markell and Marianne Levy at 8. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin continues next. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310.
Hey, welcome back. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin, 722. We are joined by Suzanne Stingo, social media specialist, expert, guru, whatever you want to call her. So talk to you about MODC. First, what is MODC? I have no idea.
Okay, MODC, Monmouth Ocean Development Council, has been around 50 years. It's dedicated to advancing the economical, industrial, professional, cultural, and educational growth of Monmouth and Ocean County in New Jersey. It's a business organization. It has approximately just under 400 members. In my opinion, it's the second largest business organization in the state of New Jersey, second only to NJBIA. And in 2004, I moved down to New Jersey, and I didn't know people. I had a business that worked with companies around the country. I started investigating every chamber, every business organization in the area, and came across MODC. It's a wonderful organization made up of fabulous business professionals and business owners. And you get to meet other business professionals. You get educated. They give seminars. They give webinars. They have luncheons where they bring in excellent speakers. So it's a very worthwhile organization. They do fabulous things for the community. We do fundraisers. We do after-hour events. So you really get to mix and mingle. And they are having a membership special right now. I am on the board, and I am part of the membership committee. So right now, we started it at the end of October, and it goes through the end of December, that if you join right now, your first-year membership is 50% off, and you get your first seminar or luncheon for free. And you have the benefit of joining and trying out MODC and see if you like it. Being a member, you get a discounted rate for any seminar or luncheon that you go to. So if you do it, please put me down as a referring member. I'll get 50% off my next lunch also. But I just feel it's a fabulous organization. After investigating everything else that was available in this area, it really brought to me the expert, the best business professional in the area, and the business owners that I wanted to, deal with and communicate with and get my message out as a business owner.
Cool. So you're telling me, Suzanne, because I'm confused. You're telling me that I can't just go on social media and make my business happen just by going on social media? I have to do more? I have to actually talk to people face to face?
Oh, well, see, well, to do a business, you really have to do it all. If you're a business owner, you can't just do one. There's that movie that's Build It and They Will Come, The Field of Dreams.
Yes.
It's no longer. You cannot build it and they will come. You actually have to be proactive about getting out there. So, of course, in marketing, it is a combination of things. You should meet and greet people. You should build relationships. Now, you can build relationships on social media, but ultimately, people only do business with people that they trust and they like. So you really want to build a trust, and you want to have them come to you because they feel that they trust you and that you're a reputable person. And you can actually do that on social media. You can build the groundwork of all that on social media and then ultimately go and meet them. But you should network. In person, there's no replacement for in-person networking. Okay, but you can say hello to someone. When I give a seminar, I tell people, okay, you can go into a networking event of 150 people. And in the hour or 2 hours that you have, you can meet maybe 5 people and take home 5 business cards. but you don't have a relationship with any of those people until you start to build the relationship. You can build it through email marketing, through communicating with them, and also by connecting with them on social media and keeping them updated on what your business is doing and what you're involved in, and actually helping them learn what your business is all about.
Gotcha.
In social media, you should be actually giving information out. You should be instructing your potential client, telling them why you're a business professional in a certain field. If you're an insurance agent, you should be talking about what does insurance,
Right.
what insurance can do for you.
Right. Suzanne, when we come back after the break, I want you to give me what your perception is, right? What your projection is for having a president who is going to be such a social media maven. Like, how is that going to change the world of social media forever?
I think it'll be wonderful.
Oh,
for
good.
us.
Well, let's talk about that when we get back. But we're also going to give you your magic wand so you can change something in the world yourself. And we'll do all that with Suzanne Stingo, social media specialist and MODC board member. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin back after this.
The news never stops at WOBMAM.com. Get the latest from WOBM News, the Town Square, New Jersey News Network, and Fox News Radio. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Live from the Jersey Shore to the world. Get up, get out, do something. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. Take the show wherever you go. Download the free Radio Pup app for your smartphone or tablet. Join the conversation. 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Hey, welcome back. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. 7:35, Tuesday, November 29, 52 degrees, getting up to 61 today, and rainy. WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. News Talk Radio streaming live on the Radio Pup app at WOBMAM.com. 732-505-1160 to join the conversation. We are joined on the line by Suzanne Stingo, social media guru. We are also talking about MODC, the Monmouth Ocean Development Council, and how you kind of drive both social media and in-person networking to better help your business. So, go ahead. I'm sorry.
One of the benefits of MODC is, now I've just recently became the chair of the marketing committee, and our goal in the marketing committee is to help MODC members to market to themselves. We've created a Facebook and a LinkedIn group where the MODC members can advertise and publicize things about their business, their events, and things that they're doing, so they get to know each other better. So it's another avenue for them to communicate with each other, even if you don't have the opportunity to go to an event. MODC is part of and has been doing their annual business outlook survey in Monmouth and Ocean County. It's another benefit. You get to voice your opinion, and you also get to hear all of the results of how Monmouth and Ocean County is doing in the area compared to the state and compared to the nation. We have a wonderful holiday Christmas party that we do every year. This one is next Friday on December 9th. And like I said, we have this fabulous membership special that's good through the end of the year. So for an individual, it's normally $260 for a one-year membership. It's now $130 for the first year. You get to try MODC. But I personally, what I did is I actually came to some of the events. You can go to MODC.com, look at all the events that are happening, get on their email list, find out what's going on within MODC, and try an event or a luncheon. Let us know that you're coming so that we can introduce you around,
Right.
And you can decide for yourself if you'd like to become a member.
Suzanne, we got to talk to Ben Waldron about putting you on staff. I mean, you got this pitch down cold. You got it down cold.
I'm really a big believer. It's been wonderful for my business, MODC. I think it's the most effective organization. Let me just give a quick example. I had a client that came to me who was a doctor that wrote a book about reforming Obamacare. And my connections with MODC put me in touch of all the local legislators and assemblymen. We actually got to present the plan in Trenton to the policy advisors of Christie. So it would have never happened without my connections within MODC.
Wow, it's fantastic. So talk to me, because we're we talked about going into the break. We talked about the fact that we have a president who is certainly all about social media. Do you think, is this good for business or bad for business for you? What do you think?
I think it's fabulous for business. I think his only platform that he really uses is Twitter.
Right.
Okay, where he's out up in the middle of the night, sending
I saw him on Tinder too, by the way. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
But I
right.
swiped the other way. Don't worry about it.
He said he's not too good with email, but I love it that people are able to communicate to the broader audience and reach out to people. And as I said, you need to find your target audience.
Right.
Where is your target audience? And he obviously found his. The political scene is absolutely positively on Twitter.
Right.
Well, and that's what I found for this doctor when we were trying to, go out there and get an audience for his book.
Right.
The political and to follow the news, the newscasters and the political folks are all on Twitter. You can find out a tremendous amount of information. It's 140 characters,
right.
I think, on Twitter. But now you can add a link to that, so the 140 goes away. So you can add 140 and a link in order to post what you'd like to talk about. And you can, put a link to a video,
right.
put a link to a picture, put a link back to your website.
What I think is the most exciting part, if I were you, is that Donald Trump, while he shows you the power of Twitter and the power of social media, he also shows you at times when it could all go horribly wrong and why you need someone to really help manage your message, right?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Social media is becoming the customer service platform also for companies.
Right.
Because I work for the Inns of Ocean Grove, and being responsive to their customers, they go online now. People go on Facebook and ask, can I have a reservation? People go online and give you a review of your company, your business,
sure.
of your products.
Right.
And you need to be able to respond to that immediately.
Right. So
actually, the platforms will tell you if you're not responsive.
Absolutely. Suzanne, it's that time where we give you your magic wand, your pixie dust, your fairy dust, your ability just to wiggle your nose and make an impact on the world. What are you going to do with that magic wand?
My mission in life is really to help people. I love to help people, and at this phase in my life, I'm helping people learn about how to use social media. I'm giving a free seminar next Tuesday at the Bellworks Lab in the evening that's hosted by Score Monmouth. You can go to their website and see it. It's on LinkedIn, how to use, become effective and promote your business on LinkedIn. I actually volunteer for a couple of organizations. I'm also on the board of APSEA of Greater Monmouth. I help other business organizations with their social media. So I am thrilled to be living and working in this Monmouth Ocean County area. I moved here in 2004, and it has been a fabulous experience.
Wow, that's great. So where could folks learn more about you, and if they want to get in touch with you, how would they do that?
Well, you can Google me. My company is SMS Social Media Strategies. I have a profile on just about every platform out there. Facebook, LinkedIn, Google+, Instagram, Twitter. I'm not on Snapchat. So you can look up my company or my name. Both of them, you will find every information about me. So you can call me at 732-571-0747, or you can contact me at sms@smstingo.com.
So SMS, was that like a double entendre there? Is that what you're going for?
Yes, because SMS is my initials, and also it also stands for Social Media Strategies.
And it also stands for Short Message Services, which is another way of how we explain what a text message is or something like that. So
yes, it does.
So it's like a triple entendre. Nice job. Hey, listen, thank you so much. Thank you so much for spending some time with us this morning, dropping some knowledge on us about social media and about MODC. And have a great holiday season. We'll talk again soon, okay?
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Appreciate it.
Cool. More Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin back after this.
Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin wherever you go. Download the Radio Pup app for your smartphone or tablet. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310.